Hello fellow traders! There is a playlist of videos on my channel in which we test various strategies on 100 deals and measure their profitability. Despite the fact that we trade only on binary options, I take most of the strategies from Forex resources or from your comments. Because let's be honest here, most of the strategies on binary options provided from influencers, they are just waste of time. They're based on single indicators and often lead to OTC pairs, which I strongly disapprove of. But you guys literally bombarded me with requests to check the strategies from Sober Trading. If you don't know, this is a blogger trader who, like us, trades with binary options, and I don't always agree with all what he says, and I certainly do not support trading on OTC, but of all the big bloggers, he really has good videos with clear strategies. So without further ado, today we're testing strategies from Dmitry from Sober Trading channel. In today's video, we're talking about a strategy that may seem simple at first glance, but requires special attention because of its risks. And this is a strategy based on Martingale method and Kettner channel indicator. Usually in our 100 transaction backtesting, we use a fixed transaction amount of $100. But today we will depart from this rule, we will change the rule because Martingale is a strategy that involves doubling the bet after each loss. And in this case, in this strategy, the bet is generally tripled. So you heard me right now, the bet is multiplied by 3 after each loss today. So let's look at the rules of the strategy that Sober Trading offers us and listen carefully because it may seem a little bit complicated, but in fact it's pretty simple. So in this strategy, entry points are, to be quite honest, really flexible since only one indicator gives us entry signals, and in fact it can be changed to any other indicator. And the most interesting thing in this strategy is the Martingale. So let's start with that. Sober Trading offers us to take a fixed amount of money for the first transaction, and in his video he uses only $1. So if we win, we take the profit of 85 cents, and if we lose, our next deal will be open for $3. And if we win this one, we will take our profit of $2.55. From here, of course, we will subtract the dollar that we lost earlier, and the net profit will be $1.55. So if this deal is also lost, then the next one, the third deal, is open for $9. And after winning, the net profit will be $3.65. In his strategy, Sober recommends that we use 5 Martingale steps, so his last 5th trade will be $81. Alright, so in other words, we get a situation where in order to be in the black, we need to win not one specific deal, but 1 out of 5 deals. On one hand, it's much easier to win 1 out of 5, but on the other hand, if we lose, we immediately lose a significant amount of money. And starting from just $1, as Sober did in his video, if we lose all 5 steps, we will lose $121. The strategy is very risky and it goes against my risk management strategy. And even though I'm a being of chaos, as you know, I love risking, but I will not immediately test it on a real balance. Instead, I will hold a session on a demo account and we will go through a full cycle of 100 transactions as always. And this will allow us to access the effectiveness of the strategy without a risk and see if we can beat the market. So guys, get ready. We're going against the system again and testing the strategy that can both increase our chances of success and increase our risk. And together we will find out if the game worth the candles and whether we can beat the market today. But before that, I would like to tell you about my project. The students of mine online academy have passed the course a long time ago, where they studied technical analysis and how to work with indicators and price action techniques. The most important thing is that they received all this knowledge absolutely free of charge. And at my academy, you will also receive constant support from the supervisor and personally from me, you know. So text me on my Telegram and become a guru of binary options trading. All right, guys, let's get started. Let's not waste our time. So we open quotex and let's get our chart ready and talk about how we're going to enter into deals. So Silver uses only one indicator, and this is Keltner channel, and with settings we only changing EMA. It's going to be 10 EMA period. So I don't like the colors here, to be quite honest with you. On the quotex, let's change the colors to one monochrome color for the indicator, because everything is so confusing if the same everything is like green and red. Don't like it. So in any case, let's talk about how this indicator works. So we changed the EMA period, and this is the line in the middle. This is exponential moving average with a period of 10, and lines on the top and the bottom, those are deviation lines, deviation from the exponential moving average in this case. And the logic is quite simple. If you've seen the video on the moving averages, you know that the price always tries to get back to its middle, right? So when the price moves away from the exponential moving average, that means that it's gonna try to get back to the middle. And the deviation lines, they show us the peak of the price and where potentially we expect that the price is going to go down. So right here you can see an example here. The price went outside of deviation and we expect it to go back, and of course it went back, as you can see. And for the downtrend, for vice versa, for an uptrend is the same but vice versa. So this is the main strategy. Silver opens deals when the price gets outside of the Keltner channel, but let's look what is the main problem with this indicator. And here we can see it. So the price is going up right now, and then it got back 1 2 3 4 5 and 6, almost 6 candlesticks were higher than the highest level of Keltner channel. And if we would open deals for an uptrend here, except the red one, everything would be closed in red, and it's 5 losses in a row, and that would mean we would lose a lot of money. We don't like that. So what I suggest, that we're gonna work against the trend, of course, only if we see that we have any confirmation for the next candlestick. So if we see that the candlestick opened right here, but then we see that the price started to move down, this is the smallest confirmation that we can get, and only then we can enter into a deal for a downtrend. And same thing goes for an uptrend. We see that the price went outside of our indicator, and right here we see the smallest little shadow, smallest little tail here, and that means that there is huge impulse and there is no point for us to open a deal for an uptrend. And we would think about opening this deal only on this green candlestick. This is like a doji candlestick, and if the next candlestick would be green, we would open it, but this is red. We ignoring it, we see another doji candlestick, we see the green one, and then maybe we would go inside that point, but we would lose it, unfortunately. But we're gonna try to follow the rule, not only to see that the candlestick goes outside the indicator, we're also gonna try to find additional indicators for us, not indicators, I'm so sorry, additional confirmation, because we can lose all of our money because it's just like so stupid to use only one rule, and you can see it on the chart. It's not gonna work like that. So right here you can see another example. We have really hard downtrend. What's the point for us to open the deal for an uptrend? No point, right? So now let's get our other settings. So the time frame is going to be 1 minute, expiration time is also going to be 1 minute, and the amount of money that we use. So here I do not want to work with just $1, because I understand that most of you guys, you have high balances. And oh, by the way, look at this one there. I said that there is no point to enter a deal for an uptrend, and it started to do that. But again, just be careful because you can still lose the money like that. But anyways, let's get back to settings. So the amount of money that I'm going to use is going to be $10 for my first trade, and the table is going to look a bit different. So the first one 10, then 30, 90, 270, and the last one is 800 and something. So all 5 deals for us are going to be $1,210. So if we lose it, we're going to lose a lot of money. And at the beginning, I would say that our balance should be 3 times bigger than the money that we can lose, just to test the strategy, just to see it and not, be sad. So basically our balance is supposed to be 3,000 and something, $3,630. So this is going to be our start. And why am I using demo account? Because this is a new strategy. I've never tested it myself personally, and I understand that it's freaking risky. That's why I'm using demo account, not my own personal account with real money. And only after I see how this strategy works, only after that I will work with it in my own account. So let's get started, and as soon as I find the entry point, I will get back to you, but for now, let me get started. Alright, and that was quite fast. This is going to be the first deal that we're going to enter, and let's talk about this. Do I understand that this is risky, that this is not really a good idea and we're working against the trend? Yes, I do understand that. But this is the point of the strategy, and I hope that we're going to win more than just 1 out of 5. And when the price is going outside of our indicator, it actually moves back to the middle. But if you have seen my previous video on the structure of market, we talked about structure of the trend, and we know that when the uptrend goes, we see the impulse movements up and correction movements down. Of course, it's more correct to work with the impulses, but for now we are working a little bit differently. There are traders who work like that, but I'm not a big fan of it. We're testing a sober strategy, so let's see what's gonna happen. And this strategy gives us $6.70 of the profit. So the next one is also gonna be for $10 because we didn't lose anything. But again, my personal opinion, I wouldn't do that, but you do you, boo. Let's continue. Okay. We're moving fast today. This is the second deal that we entered for an uptrend. And by the way, I'm probably not going to comment every single deals, and maybe this one is going to be the first loss for today. But in any case, so even though this candlestick was not outside of our indicator, the previous one, the shadow was. So I was looking at the previous candlestick. So I'm probably not gonna comment on every single transaction. I won't be able to talk so much because we're gonna have 100 of those, and I will comment on the interesting moments. And all of the other deals are going to be in the time lapse. So this one is probably gonna close in red, so that means we are getting ready for the next one, and it's gonna be $30. This is the second step of Martingale, and yeah, we are going to see. We see that the price is moving, not really sure inside of the level of our situation, and we're expecting this price to still go up, back up again, or at least not go lower than our level. And the second rule I completely forgot to tell you about. Sober says that if we are losing our deal, like the first one for $10, all of the next one are going to be opened on the same currency pair. He motivates it not really correctly, because he says the point of it that the trend is going to go the trend going down is going to finish, and at some point is going to go up. But we all know that there are global trends that cannot change for a really long time, so this is not the really correct logic. And I think, for example, right here, we are going to see that maybe we're gonna lose this one, even though I'm not sure. 4 seconds, please. please. If we lose it, then again, of course, we're gonna use the next one for $90. This is risky, this is really risky, and we still see the resistance on the bottom because bulls are trying to push the price up, but we still continue to try and open deals for an uptrend, and it's still going down. I don't like this strategy, but let's see what's gonna happen. Alright, so we got lucky, thank God. It was really freaking stressful. So $163 we got from this one. We are taking out of 90, 30, and 10. I'm so stressed, I can't even freaking think. So $130 out of this, and around $30 is the profit for us, and I don't think it's worth it. Yes, we got it here, but again, too freaking stressful, too stressful for $30, you know. So let's continue, and we see that the price actually touched the level, and we can enter a deal for the downtrend, and we lost the moment. Let's try to find another entry point. Okay guys, so again we won this one for $30. Let's look at the situation. What kind of person would open deals for an uptrend in this situation? I do not like strategies trading against the trend. I think it's just luck that this one is closed in black. Just look at this downtrend. I'm sorry, I have a lot of emotions because I would only open entry points for the downtrend. This strategy is too risky for me. Of course, I'm using demo account right now. It's not real money, but just imagine like having real money and losing them. It would be so stressful. I'm warning you guys, please first try the demo account. At least like 100 deals for you to have some sort of experience, not just watching the video, but have your own experience with any strategy, especially strategies like that. So for right now, we have money, we're in black, but let's continue and see what's gonna happen. Okay guys, we have a really interesting situation. This is the entry point number 25, and I think we have to open the deal for 210. Situation is not really nice. We're entering a deal for $210. We got into a downtrend, and all of the deals were unfortunately not successful. We're trying to find the point of reversal. The only thing what I like about this whole thing, we got all the previous one on the demand zone, and I thought that the price is gonna do a little reversal point, and I hope it's gonna happen right here. And if this one is going to be closed in red, next one is going to be for $810, which is a lot of money, but let's see what's going to happen here. I'm so stressed. We got it in black. It was hella risky. Before that, I like maximum got like to 30 or 90 a couple of times, but this one was really stressful for me. We're still doing this. The balance is 3,879. We're still in profit. We still have profit, but this strategy is so stressful. But let's continue and see. Guys, okay, this one is just closed. $90 that we use, we need to change it back to 10, and the balance now is $4,009. So that means we are getting the profit, a little less than $400, just the $380. So this is not too bad. On the 40th deal, this one is like around 45th. But it looks okay, but I'm so uncomfortable to work against the trend. But recently I've got it to find like around the global trend. I'm trying to find pullbacks, but in general I'm not feeling comfortable. I'm so nervous, even though the result is not bad. Let's continue and see, maybe something changes. Do I even need to talk right now? So I just said the strategy was actually quite good, and immediately the balance now is not 4,000, it's 3,600. So right now we have $270 on the table, and let's see what's gonna happen. For now it's looking good, but I don't want to do the next one for 810. I'm just hoping it's gonna go well. Let's see what's gonna happen in the reality. Oh my god. Okay, it's closed in black, so $4,108 is on the table. I'm gonna take a little break because this is demo count, but still, even testing with demo, you need to treat it as if it's real money, and working with this strategy, it's really stressful, and I need a little break for at least 10 minutes. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm ready. Let's continue, and let's try to find another entry point. It's too stressful. It's just halfway, but let's continue. Guys, I just made a mistake. So as you can see, the last one was for $10, and I expected it to be closed in red. I thought we're gonna lose the money. Stupid me. But at the last moment the price got on the level and it's closed in like nothing, so the money got back to us, and I was too fast and I opened the next deal for $30, and here at the same point but for the downtrend, and I think maybe there's gonna be a difference for $10, but I'm really sorry. I will try not to do those mistakes again, but it is what it is, you know. Okay, so the deal is closed in black, which is amazing. So we're getting back to $10, and we will continue with $10. But of course, as I said, the result is going to be a bit incorrect just because of my mistake, and after that deal I should have opened the next one for $10 because we didn't lose and we didn't win anything, and I opened it for 30, which it is, again, it is what it is. We will remember that it's not a lot of money here, and it's not gonna influence the result a lot. Okay, so guys, on the previous one we got into the similar situation, even though I did everything correctly. So we had again the refund, we got $30, the $30 got back because the deal was closed on the same level, and this one is opened for $30 again. Guys, I kind of got used to this strategy, but coming back to this chart and seeing this situation in all of those candlesticks, I would enter the deal for a downtrend, and I would lose everything in this situation. But this is just luck that I didn't see this chart before and didn't start enter deals right now, because you would think that there is going to be some sort of reversal, and I just got a bit relaxed and now I'm scared again. Guys, so we have only a couple of deals left, and again, we are going deep into Martingale steps, and this one is going to be for $270 at the end of this, and I do not like it, but Kelter gives us the signal on every single candlestick, but again, the price is reacting to those levels and trying to go back, but it's not working. I will enter into a deal for $270 because this is the strategy for today, but in real life I would definitely not do something like that. Me no like it. Okay, so this one we're opening for $270 for the downtrend, and again, I have zero confidence that the price is gonna go down because the uptrend is quite strong right now. Even though we have resistance, the price is still going up. If I'm not mistaken, this one is the deal number 95. We have a couple of them left, and I just hope that this one is going to be closed in black, because the next one is going to be for $800. I don't want to do that, but let's wait. Let's see. So guys, we're gonna use $810. I don't like it. I hate it. And I don't want to do this. And I don't want to do this on this currency pair specifically, because it's a really strong uptrend. Just like, look at what happened before that. And every single candlestick is getting higher and higher, giving us false signals that it might go down, but it's not going down. But again, we're not testing my strategy today. And let's get this one for the downtrend and hope for the best. I feel like, you know, the profit that we got for the whole video today, we're just gonna lose it, just gonna throw it out the window, throw it to the toilet and flush it. If this one is gonna be closed in black, we're gonna get the money, which is happiness. But again, this is around like 96 deal. We're almost at the end, but let's just hope and see what's gonna happen. Sometimes I feel like one trick circus bear, because I don't like new things, but stuff like that, this shows me why I do not like new things, because I know what I need, I know what I can work with, I know what is safe, and I know what to work with, and this shows me that that is not safe and I do not like it. Freaking hell, guys, that's a comeback of the universe, like of the fucking century. It was too stressful, I do not like it. It's too many emotions, which is not supposed to be like that in trading, but at the end we have $4,799, and this means that around $1,070 is a profit for us. And if I'm correct, we have 4 more deals till the end, and then we will look at the results and see if I was correct, but as far as I remember, we have 4 left. Maybe we could open the next one right here. I don't wanna. That was too stressful for me. Let's just try to find something else. So this one is gonna be 100th deal that we're gonna enter, but we see in this situation that there is some reaction, the price is moving down. Let's see how the last one is going to be opened. We're still are going to be in the plus. We're waiting for a minute. I'm getting the results and we're looking if I got all the 100 deals, because I might be mistaken, and we will continue. Okay, so this one is closed in red. I do not care anymore. Let's get the results and let's talk about this. All right, so these are all of our 100 deals and we have 4 freaking pages for today. But let me get it on my computer. I actually accidentally opened one more. I don't think it's gonna put any big changes to the result. Alright guys, so here are all of our 100 deals. I deleted the first one here, the one for $30, because that one was 101. We didn't need that. We have only 100 for the test. So let's talk about results, and the red ones are the ones that we lost, white ones the ones that we won. Let's talk about the results and then we'll talk about my opinion. So we have 57 in plus, 43 in minus, and the win rate is 57%. In general, not that bad. I actually expected worse, to be honest, but we'll talk about it later. So the profit for today, $1,138, and final balance got on 31% bigger. So the main question here, can we take the results to our table? Because if we take it, this is going to be number 9, but I don't think it's going to be honest, and everything else we tested without Martingale, and all of those were opened for $100. This one is different because we opened it for $10 and we had Martingale. I don't think it's going to be fair to use it here, because if we would open for $100, this would be number 1, but at the same time our balance supposed to be not $3,630 but 36,000, and you know the rest. And I don't think it's fair for the beginners, because we don't have that money when we start trading. So tell me in the comments, should we leave it in the table or should we not? I will still leave it here for now, and you should make a decision. If you say it's not fair, I will delete it out of there. If you say it's fair, I will save it there. So let's talk about my opinion on the strategy, and I'm gonna be straight up honest with you. It is not easy for me to say, yes, it's a good one, no, it's a bad one. It's complicated because yes, we are in a good position, but I absolutely did not like this strategy. I hate it. I'm a pullback trader and I always open trades on impulse price movement. And the Keltner channel strategy actually focuses us to trade on the correction. And there are traders who trade like this, but I'm not one of them, guys. And as for the Martingale, in this case, the result was actually extremely positive. But you saw it for yourself. We reached the 5th step, which is not good. And I want to remind you that it is important to understand even the best strategies sometimes give more than 5 losses in a row. So in the long run, it is just a matter of time to see this situation happening. So whether this is a good strategy or a bad one, I cannot say for sure, you know. And the only thing that I can definitely say that I personally will not trade like this. But even when it comes to you, if you want to test the strategy yourself, please leave your results in the comments after the test, as it is possible that I was just lucky and your results are going to be just completely different from mine. In any case, this was an extremely interesting test today, and I'm really glad that we have chosen such a specific strategy. And if you are interested in more classic strategies, which are much safer in my opinion, I recommend you to watch other videos from the playlist with backtesting. And that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.